Hello everyone. Today I'm here to present the paper Hands-Off, a handshake interaction detection and localization model for COVID-19 threat control. I am Jamil Hassan and I will be presenting the paper today. Our problem statement revolves around the COVID-19 pandemic and the mitigation efforts in order to prevent the spread of the virus. As of December 2021, the COVID-19 pandemic has claimed over 5.25 million lives. The main reason for this being the high infectivity of the virus, enabling quick spread from human to human transmission. The World Health Organization and health experts around the world have endorsed the need for social distancing measures, preventing human-human interactions as a step towards curtailment of the spread of the virus. We designed a computer vision model to identify handshake interactions and localize them in a multi-person setting in an effort to mitigate the spread of the COVID-19 virus. In order to design a handshake interaction localization model using deep learning, a data set is necessary to train the model. We used the UTI data set, an action recognition data set with new annotations, and developed a new data set called the Shakes data set in order to train the model. We have used the YOLO V3 deep learning model, which is end-to-end trainable and enables real-time inference with sufficient performance for our model. The YOLO V3 architecture can be seen on the right side figure here. It uses a backbone called the Darknet 53, which has nearly 53 layers. The YOLO V3 architecture has real-time inference at nearly 78 frames per second. The key features are the multiple heads used in the prediction, which enables the model to capture and identify images of different sizes. The first head is used for small images, the second head for the medium-sized images, and the last head for the large images. The YOLO architecture is designed in a way repurposing the detection problem as a regression of bounding boxes and an end-to-end trainable fashion. These features are the main reasons that we have used the YOLO V3 architecture. In order to train the model, the backbone Darknet 53 was initialized using the weights trained on the ImageNet dataset for feature extraction. Then we obtained 3,000 images of hands from the Open Images dataset, and we used these images to train the network. We then performed transfer learning using our dataset for the handshake interaction localization task. We used 17 out of the 20 videos from the UT interaction dataset and 5 out of the 10 videos that were developed in the Shakes dataset. The train test split was such that the training distribution contained sufficient image frames from both UT interaction and the Shakes dataset. In order to evaluate the model, we have used the average precision metric, which is a popular metric used in detection challenges. The average precision is calculated as the area under the curve for the precision versus recall curve. It is shown here that the average precision for the Shakes dataset was nearly 88%, and for the UT interaction dataset, it was 95.29%. These precision values were sufficient for the detection model, and we have shown some results of the model here. Here on the left side, we see an example of the Shakes dataset. We can see that this is a multi-person setting with multiple interactions at the same time, and the model is able to detect them. On the right, we have the UT interaction dataset example, which is also performing well with high confidence scores. Now we will look at some edge cases in the model. So here we see on the left side, a fake handshake, that is to say an occlusion of hands that seems like a handshake. For instance, if we were to visually identify, this might seem like a handshake. So the model is able to not identify this as a handshake, which is a plus. On the right side, we see two handshakes at the same time, and the model fails to identify one of them, which is one of the failure cases. This is another instance on the left side, which even visually seems like a handshake, but this is not a handshake, this is an instance before a hugging scenario. So the model fails here and identifies this as a handshake. On the right side, we have another occlusion scenario, which the model misidentifies as a handshake. The conclusions we draw from this is that we have developed a computer vision-based model to identify handshake interactions towards combating the spread of COVID-19. This can be deployed in an actual setting as it has been trained on realistic public setting videos. The model is able to identify multiple interactions occurring at the same time for a multi-person setting in realistic scenarios, and most importantly, in real time. This can be deployed in a public setting in order to help mitigate the spread of COVID-19 by the analysis of authorities, and it can be enhanced further by incorporating more interactions such as hugs and kisses, which are also important and are common in this setting. Thank you very much.